Good morning. Welcome to the Daily Echo. It is April 10th. Fantastic Friday here on the Daily Echo. Thanks for tuning in. Many of you know my love of Og Mandino is the greatest salesman in the world. And Dave Blanchard, who now teaches about Og's teaching and coaches through it, the Og Mandino site. I want to go back to one of my favorite scrolls today and just read a paragraph. I think it holds tremendous power in what we accomplish in life and what we don't accomplish in life. And it's scroll number 9, and it's basically titled, I Will Act Now. And I'm going to throw the words up on the screen so you can sort of follow along here, and then we'll talk briefly about it when I'm finished. It says, never has there been a map, however carefully executed, to detail and scale, which carried its owner over even 1 inch of ground. Never has there been a parchment of law, however fair, which prevented one crime. Never has there been a scroll, even such as the one I hold, which earned so much as a penny or produced a single word of acclamation. Action alone is the tinder which ignites the map, the parchment, this scroll, my dreams, my plans, my goals into a living force. Action is the food and drink which will nourish my success. So I think most everybody understands that we see it when we work with people that are trying to get healthy. They're trying to lose weight. They're trying to get stronger. They're trying to get healthier. What has prevented people in the past from acting? What prevents you and I from acting on things we know we should do? People know that they need to set up a savings account and they need to put money in there or it's never going to grow. People know that to get in shape and to get fit, I need to exercise a muscle. I need to throw weight on there so the resistance will create the muscle's ability to grow and strengthen, and we even tear it down a little bit to cause it to grow. I need to act the way that I eat in order to see great results. So what prevents us from acting, and what causes the person to act? Years ago, I was listening to Tony Robbins talk a little bit about the 2 stimulants in our lives. And he says that everything that we do are based upon these 2 things, pain and pleasure. And he says that we typically will do what we do because it is pleasurable for us, or we will do it to avoid pain in our lives. So let's look at different things. Why does the person work out? Well, for me personally, I really enjoy working out. I feel great. It sets a stage. It sets the tone for my day. The endorphins that I get, it's just great. I love it. I feel much better. Why wouldn't somebody work out? Well, it's painful. They don't enjoy it. They haven't done it enough to understand the benefits of it. And so their reasoning for working out is it takes too much time, maybe. It's an inconvenience. And I got really sore the last time I did it, and I just felt horrible. So you can see these 2 principles playing at work with exercise. Let's look at food and why we would eat or not eat certain things. Because we'll have people come into our office and they'll talk to us about how uncomfortable, how miserable it is to be at a certain weight for so long, maybe their entire lives. They remember never being slim, always being heavy. The reflection in the mirror, they think, has always been heavy. It's very painful. Sometimes tears are shed, and they are literally at the end of their rope when it comes to their fitness. And yet, when that chocolate cake appears or when those temptations come, they will go and they will take that. In the very moment that that occurs, the pleasure of that food, the pleasure of the cookie, the cake, whatever it may be that they're trying to change and get out of a habit, that's more pleasurable than the pain of them being in the current situation that they have. And so it's important that we get our minds to use pain and pleasure. If that person can at that point say, yes, this is very pleasurable, I really like this, but you know what? I hate my current situation. I hate it. I never want to be this weight again. And I'm working so hard to get there. Use that pain to avoid that particular temptation at that time. We can do this in our work. We can do it in a lot of things. When you don't feel like getting out and going doing the work that you need to do, then look at how painful it's going to be if you continue this behavior for the next 3, 4, and 5, and 6 years, and 10 years. Where are you going to be 5 years from today if you don't change these habits? So use pain and pleasure in your life, but understand that action, you have to act, and we have to act now. So as you go forward this weekend and you start moving into next week, look at areas of your life that you're not acting the way that you want to. You get to the end of the week and you're saying, I didn't do it again. Why didn't I do it? Try to manipulate your mind. Try to use pain and pleasure in a way that will allow you to accomplish this. Either it's pleasurable enough that I need to do it, Or if I don't do this, it's going to be very painful. Use those things in your life for motivation. And when you do that, you'll find that a lot of times you'll get things accomplished that you never would have in the past. Have a fantastic Friday. We'll be coming back at you again tomorrow on Super Saturday. As always, thanks for taking time to watch the Daily Echo.